Hi folks. Since 2001, actually, it's a lot of discussions about the future of the internet, what the Web3 is, and what the Web5 is, and all other things. But uh, for me, the huge game changer was when we get not alone in the internet. What I mean that at some point, from the network of machines, internet switched to the network of people, the social medias, and we usually call this movement Web 2. After some period of time, it was another revolution. And this revolution actually was related to the things that we bring our devices together with us. So the Internet of Things, the smart houses, even simpler and closer to you. Your devices, actually, your phone, and all other things. So we bring our devices together with us. And even more, that we create a lot of software that actually form some kind of agents and some extension of ourselves. So, and all this means that we're not alone in a network anymore. So it's not just a network of humans, it's a network of devices. And it raises the huge question of the identity for all these devices. And these questions try to be solved with the self-sovereign identity and Web5, so just watch my videos about this stuff. But another big topic that was arrived in this time, and that's extremely old concept, how to make the web understandable for the machines, not only for the humans. And we get all this movement of the semantic web, resource definition frameworks, how to make data understandable for the machines. And we have a lot of different standards, we have a lot of different approaches. So the semantic web exists from the early 2000s, and it's a lot of standards, it's a lot of competing standards. So it's a concept of the self-descriptive data. So the SSI picks this topic. For example, your verifiable credential is the valid JSON LD, as a result is the valid linked data, and the concept of the linked data, that you have the interconnected data that create the graph or create the interconnected knowledge, it's mind-blowing. And right now we have some overcompeting standards, and for example, it's a big difference between the JSON LD context that talk about the meaning of the data and what this data actually mean for the machine and the human, and it's quite different from the schema that more focus on what data is, in which format you could expect them. They both important, but they quite different and serve the different needs. But verifiable credentials somehow try to combine two of them. Another topic of the linked data and the format of the linked data, it's APLTs, and how to bring the linked data to the decentralized systems. And a lot of projects built on top of the APLDs, and it's competing standard that allows you to connect the data that is self-descriptive. And another format of the data that are linked data and machine readable data is the ACDCs, and it's right now one of the formats that tries to replace the verifiable credentials in a more secured way. So you see, that's a huge ecosystem of the standards that allow you to create the meta identity layer, or the metadata layer that tries to give the meaning and context to the data, because data itself might be not enough to take the decisions, but the wider questions that, it was the Internet of Software and Devices that actually require you to program something. And right now we have something more interesting that raises completely new questions. That right now we have the large language models and artificial intelligence agents that maybe do not require such structured data, because you could feed them unstructured data. You could feed them the text and human language and ask them to extract the data out from this information. So then it's the question, do we still need the structured data and machine understandable data? Because right now the artificial intelligence could understand the context of the human speech. And it's quite interesting question that are we in a new era of the internet where we have the new kind of species or a new kind of things that came to the internet that understand the internet not only via the context and structured data but maybe unstructured one, and could actually do this work for us. So that's why maybe the some kind of the new data formats and the new description will appear that will make this data closer to the large language models. And we have a lot of challenges in this space. We have a challenge how to describe the knowledge, how to structure it, and how to make it more understandable for the models and the humans. So it's a quite interesting topic, but I still think that all our work around the semantic web get completely new wave of rethinking and reusing, and the structured data will still be important in a post-artificial intelligence world. So stay connected. Share what you do in a sovereign data space. I keen to talk about all these things with you, and have a nice day.